It's the Allman Brothers, man. It's the Allmans. So yeah, I just sat in for the one gig, and it was definitely an honor to play with the Allmans because I worship the ground they walk on. So no, yeah, we did the show. It was great, man. So knocked out everything. It's great to have Warren there. You know what I mean? So because I was like, Warren, what harmony lines am I playing in here? You know what I mean? Because Dickie wasn't doing a show that night, so I mean, it was just great to, just to get a chance to play with the guys. So, it was Warren's amazing guitar player, so amazing musician, singer, writer, everything like that, and Greg and the boys, I mean, they're legends. So, no, it's definitely, it was definitely an honor to play with the guys that night, man. Why, I happened to work at a gay brothel. I worked at a gas station. Why, that would happen to be Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Actually, when we did the Aqua Teen Hunger Force, I mean, the guys, the show is amazing, but at the time, I had never seen the show. And all I remember is we were out on the road, and they want you to pull over, and we had to go in the studio, and I had to read all the lines. And same thing, I just brought down a practice amp, and I was just jamming on the guitar and everything like that, and they go, well, I guess, Milkshake came up with the new birthday song or something for the new millennium or something, and Geddy Lee was going to play on it or something like that, and that, But also I remember like going, I know what I'm drinking. You sure these guys are drinking the same stuff I'm drinking? Because I was like Milkshake, Meat Wad, and, Frylock and everything, you know what I mean? I mean, I love the show. Now, like after we did the episode, I mean, I had to wear a set of the pens to watch the thing, you know what I mean? Because you got to remember, when I was reading for the thing, I was just saying things. I didn't even know what the show was about or didn't know anything like that. And they just said, oh, well, just read these lines, Zakk, yada, yada, yada. So, but no, there were really a bunch of cool guys and everything like that. So, and the show was amazing. So it was definitely cool to do it. What's my real name? Or the name I was given at birth. Because my father calls me Paper Asshole. So, I mean, that's the name I usually go by. But no, what I was born with was Jeffrey Philip Wylde. So that's my real name. And then I remember Oz goes, I changed it to Zakk. My wife one day, she goes, well, if we ever have a kid, I want to name it Zakk. I go, man, that's a cool name. Maybe I'll use that name, right? So now it's Zakk, Zakk Wylde, right? And then that's right before I got with Ozzy. And then when I got with Ozzy, Ozzy goes, you can't be Zakk Wylde. He goes, no one wants to hear Ozzy Osbourne and Zakk Wylde at the Madison Square Garden night. And he goes, just come up with a different last name. So I'm sitting there, I went down to a pub with the guys, we were over in England, sitting there pounding some pints, and then, what was Kim Wilde, the girl? She was on MTV or something like that, and I go, Wild, I go, and it sounds like a gay rock star name. I go, I'll just go with Zakk Wylde. I go, how about Zakk Wylde? I'll just spell it with a W-Y, because my last name was, we spelled it with a Y, so I go, all right, W-Y-L-D-E. He goes, yeah, that'll work. All right, that's cool. So, But, yeah, so that's when I entered the realms of beyond gayness, okay? So, that was the launching pad. Why, that's true, kids. I was playing with Guns N' Roses for a little while. But, I went out into the bar for a little while. In 14 years, I've still been at the bar. Well, there you go, kids. Oh, yeah, I'm out. But little Hendrix, he's Hendrix, Halen, Michael Rhodes, Wild. So, Mike Piazza's godfather, and so, so I name him after all these legendary guys, because Mike's a Hall of Famer and everything like that, future Hall of Famer and everything. It's just like, you got Jimmy, you got Jimi Hendrix, Eddie Van Halen, Mike Piazza, and Father Rhodes. We got Randy Rhodes in there. You know what he's going to have to be into? Basket weaving, crochet, and ballet. It's just got to happen. You know. It's got to happen. Is there any more alcohol around here? I think I'm going to need another one after that. Well, in this river, obviously, always for our beloved brother Dimebag, so, you know, always. I mean, it's so weird because, like, when I wrote the song, you know, it wasn't, you know, I didn't write it, it wasn't written for Dime. So, you know, but, like, I remember when we were doing it, I just looked up the lyrics and everything like that after, you know, the good Lord needed Dime and everything like that, and that's when I just said that's his song, flat out, you know, so, and then talked to his immortal beloved Rita, Aunt Weedy over there and everything like that, and then Rita came out and we made the video, you know, when we did In This River and everything. And I said, we'll have the two little bambinos, you know, one looks like, you know, Dime and one will look like a little Zakk or whatever, and, you know, like they're just, you know, it's the river of life, you know what I mean? It just, you know, that's what it's all about, you know. All the trials and tribulations you go through in life, everybody does, you know, so it's just like, that's why, you know, the little two guys, it's like, man, I'm kind of scared. It's just like, well, let's go, man, you know, let's do it, you know. That's life, man, but it's just like, I remember, I remember Rita, because she was picking out, you know, my wife Barbara and they were picking, you know, the cast and the kids, you know what I mean? And I go to Rita, I go, Barbara, I go, I don't remember me and Dime being this good looking, man. I think these kids are overqualified, man, you know what I mean? I know, it's cool, you know, because the little kid had his Kiss shirt on and the other kid had a Sabbath shirt on, because Dime was like a big weighing a Kiss and I was weighing a Sabbath, you know, so it was just like, yeah, no, it was really super cool, but yeah, it was just, you know, just a tribute to Dime. So we always play it live all the time, and, you know, we do the Black Label set, it never leaves a set, you know what I mean? So, yeah, that, we love you, Dime. Why, that would happen to be the Les Paul. No, actually, I love them all, man. You know, it's just, no, but I always wanted to get a Les Paul when I was a kid and everything like that. But, well, the Pauls, and you know, if I find something I really love, I'll get it, you know. I got, you know, Dime gave me some of those Washburns at the time. I got, you know, some Deans. I got, you know, like Dime's Deans and everything like that. And, you know, Gibbs just made me the Flying V now. I came up with this ZV. It's just like, you know, it's my own creation. It's just like this V. It's like SG and a V type thing. Then, and like, but I also have like what else I got at the house? Like a BC Rich. I got, you know, one of the bitches, the 8-string ones, you know, double necks, you know, just whole crazy types. You know, I mean, if they're, I'm a fan of guitars, so, you know, I mean, I don't collect cars or anything like that. It just, you know, it's guitars. That's what I'm into. But, you know, I just love the Les Paul, though. You know what I mean? I got, you know, a Strat at the house. I got a Telly. I got, you know, all types of Dan Electros. I got, you know, everything like that. Okay, I just collect them. You know what I mean? So it's just because I love guitars. But you know, for me, it's just always a Les Paul, a Marshall, and you know, and all Jimmy's pedals and everything like that. And you know, all the stuff I endorse, I use. You know what I mean? Leonard Skinhead was the side project. You know, like us just getting together and jamming all the time. It was just because it was the Dred Zeppelin. You know, they were doing their thing. We'd just being a bunch of goofballs. We'll call it, you know, just a cover band. We're Leonard Skinhead. You know what I mean? But yeah, we just used to play Mountain, Sabbath, Cream, Hendrix, Eagles. You know, it was just an excuse to go out and jam and drink beer and hang out. You know, so, but and we had a great time. It was me, James Lomenzo, and Greg D'Angelo. You know, so we used to jam in that thing all. You know. 3 of us, we'd load all the gear in the back of the truck and then go down to like FM station or whatever, or Coconut Teaser and just jam, you know. That would happen to be the Montreal Expos, but they're no longer around. So, I'm gonna have to go with the New York Yankees.